Friday morning trading family. Alright, so let's take a look at what happened. If you watch our pre-market game plans, guys, you can make money just listening to what we're telling you. Alright, so yesterday we were looking for these three areas to get hit. They got hit. We were looking for that reversal, right? Looking for that reversal to continue down. I was looking for a target area of the 50% retracement or the 11,500. And then we get that reversal back up. But guess what? We're not going to go that low. This was the low. All right, today, economic calendar. What do we have on deck? I think we got what do you call existing home sales. All right, and then next week, all right, we got some major news coming out on Wednesday, guys. All right, Wednesday, durable goods, initial jobless claims, continuous jobless claims, manufacturing PMI, new home sales. So major news coming up next week. Be aware, be on the lookout, be prepared. All right, today 10 o'clock is the time we're waiting for. All right, that's what we're waiting for. We have highs, targets above. I think we got one target remaining above us right now. We do have that gap to fill below us, but you know, depending on today and Wednesday, we may not get there until after January. End of November, January, or December is leading up into that Santa Claus rally. Okay, so looking at the bigger picture. All right, Elliott wave. We got the first wave. We got the pullback. Okay, 1, 2, 3 pullback. Now we're looking for that second wave. Second wave is always bigger than the first wave. Okay, so be on the lookout for some pretty big moves. All right, I'm not sure if we're going to get them today. You know, we could just slowly grind up like we've seen in the past, right? Just kind of slowly grind our way up, or we could make a nice big rip, you know, today around 10 o'clock. Let's be patient and see what we get. All right, so what would commonality tell us? Okay, what would commonality tell us today? Well, last night's close was right around here, 11,700. All right, right in this area. Let's go ahead and be exact on that. All right, 4 p.m. 348, 58, 402. So right where we have our green line, 11,720. I'm going to go ahead and make that green line yellow to keep everything proper for you guys. All right, there we got our green line, which is yellow. We got it at 100%. Good. All right, now let's just kind of back up over here. Let's go ahead and put a channel here, or not a channel, but a support level right there. Again, for anybody who's new, these lines on our charts are for trading purposes. We teach new traders, existing traders, and losing traders how to become consistently profitable. Join us Monday through Friday. Link is in the description below. We go live on Discord 8:30 to 9:30. We got a 30-day boot camp in the works. We're currently on day 8. That is going to help you out, and it's designed to help a 10-year-old become consistently profitable in the markets. So going forward, what are we looking for now? All right, we got that nice deep pullback. I would like to have seen it come down to the 50% retracement mark. So, you know, just keep that in the back of your mind. All right, 10 o'clock news today, you know, could kind of determine what we're going to do before we head into next week. And then what do we expect around major news like we have coming on next Wednesday? We expect the market to kind of be range bound until we get there, right? So what should we be looking for today? We should be either looking for a few things. One, we're going to get a very strong move to the upside and then kind of taper off until Wednesday, okay? So next week, I'm not looking for the best of trading days. And today we're waiting on 10 a.m., all right? 10 a.m., we're waiting for that news. You know, we could continue this climb, right? But not before we get a pullback, all right? So now that we've been doing this, guys, where are we looking for that to pull back, all right? We know we have a gap to fill below us right now, all right? So what would the possibilities of coming back to this area or even fill that gap from last night, right? And then continue this grind up higher, wait for that 10 o'clock time frame, either get that rip or get that dip back down to the 50% retracement mark. All right, so that makes sense to me. A lot of things make sense. Everything's looking good. I love that we're finally starting to see some clarity in the markets. All right, So going forward here, again, we're not expecting this to continue this rip. How many legs do we have in this move already? All right, how many legs do we have? We got your first leg. This one here it's really not according to Elliott Wave, because this is one big leg right here, and your Elliott Wave should have two big legs. So we'll have to see where this ends up. So I would call this 3, 4, and then maybe 5 up in this area. All right, and then we get that pullback. Okay, the Elliott Wave, the A, B, C pattern, and then continue that move higher. But it's unfolding as we speak, so we just want to be patient, use caution, and trade what we see. All right, but what are our target areas for today? 11,950 to the upside is our first area. 1250 is our second area, and we do have a middle kind of area right in here, 11,900, I would say. All right, so just be cautious. Here it is right here, marked off, and I even think we have it here. Yeah, okay, so these are our target potentials. Okay, come up here and then get a little pullback. 10 a.m. is going to be very important today, and we could be looking for a retracement to here or here. All right, before we continue this uptrend, but I'm not looking for much more downside. All right, we got the pullback we were looking. Smart money is adding in these areas right here, right, for the ride back up. Okay, so like we talked about before that big move, did they start their position way down here, and now they're adding to complete their positions, looking for that ride through November or December. All right, now the closer we get to the end of December, the middle, we want to start being cautious again, because then we're going to be looking for that pullback and possibly the market selling off and take out all of those lows, that big gap to fill below us. All right, guys, so if you don't know what we're talking about right now, join us again on Discord. Stop losing your money. Stop gambling your money away. And notice what we're seeing here now, guys, all right? Look what we're starting to see, all right? We're getting it. We're getting it, so that pullback is imminent, all right? Are we pulling back to here or here? Okay, guys, trade smart, not hard, okay? The markets are simple when you have less and less indicators and you're not paying attention to all the junk. This might look like a lot of stuff, but this is here for training purposes only, okay? Once our traders are trained and ready to go, they're going to need none of this, all right? The most they'll have is a support and resistance level on a higher time frame. That's it. Other than that, I mean, you can continue to use lines, but you surely wouldn't want to use as many as we're using now. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can if it helps you, right? Whatever helps you, keep it. But as far as us, we're using the 20, the 200, the volume weighted average price, relative strength, Bollinger Band indicators. That's it. Nothing more. All right, and then we're just marking off our levels. So again, guys, that's the game plan, right? I mean, we are going to be bullish from here on out, all right? We're just going to wait till today, 10 o'clock, and then, if Wednesday comes, okay, if Wednesday comes and we get hammered with bad news, well, then we're going to have to, reassess our game plan and what we're going to do going forward. But as of for today, as long as 10 o'clock news is not that bad, we're just looking for that reversal to here or here. Right, I'm going to be buying in the strength. Right now we're in a nice channel. All right, but we're at where? The top of that channel. Okay, we're getting in the top of that channel area, so use caution because we are anticipating and expecting a pullback. All right, I'm not too sure that we're going to see what we saw the other day right here. Remember, this was a really awkward day. We got that continuous uptrend overnight, which made no sense in and of itself, and then the market ripped. But we got the pullback we were looking for that day. Everything worked out in the end. All right, I was very frustrated that day. So notice where the volume is accumulating. All right, where has the most of volume accumulated today? Right here, right here. These two areas, okay? These areas are going to be key. We haven't really talked about this volume yet, guys, but we're going to start talking about it, okay? All this is imperative to going forward here with the channels and the Elliott Wave Theory. You need to know this information. Now, notice where I said, where should we see a pullback to, right? Looking at the volume, where is your better odds of a pullback? Right here. Most amount of volume traded in this area, and there is volume picking up in this area. So those are key points to keep an eye on. All right, guys, that's enough of today. All right, we're looking for that bullish momentum to continue now that we got the pullback from last Thursday. It's game on, guys. I will see you all at 8:30.